So the isolation of China continues as the Biden administration has pulled back export licenses that previously enabled Intel and Qualcomm to provide semiconductors to Chinese company Huawei. When discussing the license revocation, a Department of Commerce spokesperson said, quote, "We continuously reevaluate our controls to effectively safeguard our national security and foreign policy interests against the backdrop of an evolving threat environment and technological advancements. Part of this ongoing process sometimes involves withdrawing export licenses." And there is bipartisan support for China's isolation here, as Republican leaders have called for President Joe Biden to adopt even firmer measures against China and Huawei, accusing it of aiding Beijing's global cyber espionage efforts, an allegation that Huawei vehemently denies. Megan Harris from Beacon Global Strategies highlighted this decisive action reflects the U.S. government's serious stance on perceived national security threats posed by Chinese technology, signaling a commitment that is likely to persist under future administrations. The revocation of these licenses has sparked a strong response from Beijing. The Chinese Commerce Ministry labeled the U.S. move as economic coercion, accusing it of undermining previously stated commitments to maintain economic ties with China and not to impede its development. The ministry vowed to take all necessary actions to defend the rights and interests of Chinese companies. So really, not only is China now isolated from the most advanced chip manufacturing technology to come out, which is developed usually by ASML, which is of the Netherlands, the Chinese are being isolated from two of the largest chip manufacturers in Intel and Qualcomm. Over time, this is going to have significant impacts on not just their consumer chip making capability for their consumer market, but it also is going to impact their ability to develop more advanced defense technologies.